Alrighty. Should be one away here after Meadows struck out. Again, it's Meadows, Torres, Carpenter, Green, Dingler, Keith, McKinstry, Perez, and Baez with Flaherty pitching. Cannon is the pitcher for the White Sox. And we'll go over the White Sox lineup when it's their turn to bat. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Getting my chat up now. Got a little ad first, which is always good. Getting me some money. Yeah, Meadows just batted. He struck out, unfortunately. Can't believe we have this mid-A player. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps out the stream right away. Thank you very much. It's 2-2 on Torres. Next up is Carp. Not sure why Torque isn't playing today, but such is life, I suppose. Oh, hell yeah, that'll be a base hit for Torres. One on and one out. Here's Scary Carry. Long overdue for a homer, in my humble opinion. Which is better than most people's. Yeah, that sucks. Not really. I mean, you can have Glasgow play center. You could probably have Ratledge play center. You know, the one or the other plays guard, obviously. I think the Lions are okay. I think they're a team that has been preparing for this because they prepare well. Now the Ratledge pick makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Because Glasgow might have to go play center this year. 1-1. See what I mean? The Lions are a very smart team. And they picked up a very good guard who can probably also play center, but we'll see. Oh, shit. I think Carpenter did just hit a home run. Well, I predicted that. All right. Well, it's 2-0 Tigers after the home run that Rob just predicted. Well. Some say I still got it. My home run radar just kicked in, and I predicted a homer. 2-0 Tigers on a Kerry Carpenter homer, his 11th of the year. Flies into right field. Tigers up 2-0. Hell yeah, dude. I knew he was overdue. That's all I had to say. I was like, God damn, he's overdue for a home run. 2 years ago was probably the funniest version of me calling home runs that ever existed, because it felt like I called every single home run that happened for the Tigers. It was a very eerie ability. I'll never have that again. It was a lot of fun, though. And that wasn't a team that hit a lot of home runs. They hit like fucking 100. So to call most of them was pretty unreal. Chicago, get ready, y'all's about to be red. Oh, y'all's butt about to be red. Okay. Fouled away, it's 1-1. Or 1-2. Riley Green strikes out, 2 away. But yeah, it was a crazy day. Someone from my Terran Armstead retired. And somebody else retired today as well. I do think, though, that the Lions just got a lot of cap space. Like, genuinely, I just believe the Lions got a ton. Like, they could probably keep JMO and Hutch now. Like, I genuinely do think the Lions can keep both now. Or now you can go get Zadarius Smith for $8 million. which is probably what you should go do. I mean, it's the easiest fucking 1-1 move I've ever seen in my life. It's literally like sign Zadarius Smith. There you go. There's the move. That is the good 1-to-1 move. 3 mil. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. When a player retires, it's not that bad. You kind of can move shit back, and it's completely fine. You're fine. But you get enough money that you can bring in Zadarius Smith for free, basically, this year. So, you know what I mean? There you go. Now, you guys were kind of worried about bringing in Smith. But now you can... That'll be 3-2 now on Dingler. Dingler batting a little higher in the lineup now. Hey, we're up to 9 likes, by the way. I appreciate that. If anyone hasn't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream a ton. But yeah, that's a pretty big day in football. Oh, Dingler also homers. All right, it's 3-0 Tigers. Dingler hits a home run. And we're up 3-0. We've already pretty much matched our total run output for the last 2 days. Tied our hit output. Almost. I think all we need is 2 more hits, and we've tied our hit output, tied our run output, or blew past that, tripled it. All right, we're back. All right, welcome back, Tigers. Why is he playing over fucking Torque today? Are they platooning these two? I don't really think that's a good idea. I do get that, you know, Keith versus righties it's a fair chance to play him. But I thought Torque had clearly won that job, right? Torque's got like fucking 15 home runs. Why hasn't he played 2 games in a row? Is he hurt? No, I will say that there's a good opportunity that they're just giving guys days off, which is fine. But leads me to believe Torkelson may be dealing with something. Because 2 days off in a row is pretty weird. Or did he play yesterday? Did he DH? I can't remember. It's 0-2 on Keith as foul ball. Keith is prone to spastic homering, so he might hit one out here. Oh, I know he's been hot lately. I'm not really mad that he's playing. I'm just wondering what's up with Torque. I guess Keith's just been swinging a hotter bat, and that's how AJ is going to go. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Routine day off. Did he DH yesterday? I mean, I get it's really not a big deal. As long as he's not hurt and it's just a regular day off, it's fine. 2-2. Oh, okay. I don't know why. I thought he didn't play yesterday. It's fine. And down goes Keith. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Tigers score 3 on a 2-run homer by Carpenter and a solo homer by Dingler. Tigers up 3. We'll see. Oh boy, I've never even seen this last name. Mead Roth, Taukman, Vargas, Benintendi, Sosa, Palacios, Luis Robert Jr., Rojas, and Lee. How bad did I butcher these names? Or did I do pretty good? I feel like I did a pretty good job. Meadroth? That one's a tough one. I know I got the rest of them. I'm pretty good with the rest of these names. The Chicago announcer are super salty. What are they salty about? I did good? Oh, hell yeah, I nailed it. See, I'm getting pretty good, guys. I fucking learned how to read. Hooked on Phonics does work. All I can think of is that hilarious episode of South Park where they where Cartman is like he has a drummer monkey. Benintendi leaving. Benintendi is 100% going to be traded at this year's deadline. Someone will pick him up. Luis Robert Jr.'s cooked. Yeah, the only guy they'll probably get away with trading is Benintendi. I think they got somebody else. Oh, Benetti. Oh, okay. Yeah, what are they salty about? How about how we aren't that great? What do we? The team doesn't even act all cocky. Chicago is just like, the Tigers aren't even that good. They're just kind of lucky. Like, how are we lucky? We're just playing good baseball. Did we lose one series? I know we lost a series. We lost one to Cleveland last month. Was Cleveland the only team we lost a series to last month? Like genuinely. I'm not even trying to be cocky or a shithead. Were they the only team that took a series in the month of May, not April? I feel like we lost 1 or 2 series last month. That happened in April, not May. Yeah, Texas, I think that's it. We lost 2 series last month. It's really hard to say we're not that great. It's like what's up, ranting? Yeah, great game start. It's 1-2 here for Meadroth. Damn, he just hit a double. I think he's literally their best player, though. And Tauchman, I believe, just hasn't played a lot of games, so his numbers are really high right now. That's not a great start. Flaherty gives up a double because he throws the ball right down the middle for some reason. Goddamn Republicans. Damn, not a lot of teams playing today. I wonder why we didn't get the day off. It would have been really cool to get a day off to travel. Like, we have the rest of the month of Monday off. Like, we have all the Mondays off this month except today. It's like, why didn't we get to travel today? Texas and Cleveland. Yeah, I don't know why they're talking shit then. Dinkelberg. Yeah, it's the same idea. It's just saying a funny word. And I think saying blaming liberals is getting kind of lame. It was a funny 10 years of blaming liberals, but now it's kind of cringe. Not because it's not funny. It's a very funny earworm to be like, fucking liberals. Very funny still, but it's starting to get a little worn. So I'm trying to move on to a new, just something new. Something fresh. Yeah, that sucked. Losing a 1-0 game is always a shitty feeling. At least we turned around and won a 1-0 game the next day. 1-2 on a called strike. Oh, did Riley Green have a bad play in left field? Oh, foul tip strikeout. I would say I'm a very, very left-leaning guy. Pretty much a democratic socialist, if we're being completely honest. However, I have very extremely conservatively views as far as weaponry go. I unironically believe that the Second Amendment very clearly says right to bear arms. And I believe that means I should be able to own any kind of weaponry I can afford. Meaning, I think that citizens should, again, I believe this unironically, be allowed per the Constitution to own arms. Like bombs. Again, I would never own them because I think, it's not technically allowed, but I don't I don't see how those are illegal. I have some, and I'm very, very pro free speech stuff. Probably more so than most free speech absolutists. To the point where if I ever get money, I'm gonna like sue the federal government about perjury, because I'm like, well, how the hell did you make a law against free speech? I should be allowed to lie. That's free speech. It's not illegal to lie to anybody but the government or the police, aka the fucking government. Technically, the fucking wording of the First Amendment literally says the government shall make no laws that prohibit speech. Very clearly says that they can't make something as shitty as perjury laws, meaning I should be able to lie to the court just for the fuck of it. I should be able to show up to my buddy's fucking thing and be like, nah, he's at my house. Prove me wrong. And I shouldn't be in trouble for lying to their face. And that's, but you're not allowed to do that. 3-2. So I have some really weird views on the world, but, I would say I grew up a libertarian that went very far left. Mainly just because of certain personal beliefs that I have that line up. Mostly all related to the fact that I just don't think the government should have anything to do with people's personal lives. And people should just leave people alone. 3-2. That's my ultimate core belief. No, if it's not directly bothering you, like to the point where it's impeding you having a pretty good time, you probably shouldn't really let it bother you. And that's kind of, I think that's, goes back to how I was raised. It's just like, whatever, it's not my fucking life. If they want to do that, then fucking have fun. Very what's the word? Is it laissez-faire where you're just kind of like, yeah, do whatever you want to do? Act of 2012, you'll see that perfectly legal for the government to propaganda as one citizen. Yeah, there's some shitty things, and a lot of that also goes back to like the Patriot Act too. And I'm guessing if you look further back, that Morgan probably also goes as an extension of the Great Patriot Act. What's up, Gibbs? I also think that what happened is the growing up in the Bush administration pushed me to the left. You know what I mean? I really grew up under a real dog shit conservative group. Ball one. Who knows what I would be now if the conservatives were what they were today, back when you gotta understand, like, for most of my life, conservatives were like Mitt Romney. Fucking losers. 1-1. Yeah, and I don't want to get into all that. Yeah, the Carpenter hit a 2-run shot, and Dingler hit a solo homer. 1-2 with a runner at third. By the way, on the ground out for Vargas, they moved up to third. We just got to get an out here. That Meadroth kid's pretty quick. He got over to third like a bunny. Usually you don't go to third on a corner shot, even if it's to first, because it's almost too direct, You can run it, but it's very risky. But he's a shortstop, fucking leadoff hitter, so speed is clearly... Hell yeah, we got out of there. Good job by Flaherty. Let's go to the top of the second. 3-0. White Sox lead. By the way, this is a much better White Sox team than last year. What's Larkin Rose's theology? McKinstry, Perez, and Baez, 7-8-9, top of the third. Had to do that work today. So mad that think the Tigers are the top team. As a Dodgers fan, and he just can't stand that people are talking. Hey, in fairness, the Dodgers are a better team than us. We're just on a crazy run, but I don't even know anymore. It's like, is this just crazy? Are we lucky, or are we just this good? Like, I think we're good, but it's just like, are we actually as good as like the Yankees, the Dodgers, or when we see these types of teams in the playoffs, is the fact that like our best player is 26 going to backfire? Well, our best player is 30 in scoop ball, but like we can only see him every so often. We've seen what happened when we overpitched him in last year's playoffs. They got a grand slam off him. I think we're apprehensive about our team, and is that all? Anyway, we're still waiting for the inning to get going here. It should be any second. Inning Cannon under 4.5 strikeouts. Oh boy, we're already at 3. Too many shit years. Yeah. Perez is a confident backup. He's a bit of an anarchist. I don't like anarchy, actually. Part of the reason I'm not just a pure libertarian, despite liking 90% of what those people believe, is I actually believe the government should be, it has to exist. There's no way around it. No matter what you do, you wind up creating government. And so since it ought to exist, I believe very firmly it should be effective and efficient, and really work for the people and be really good at what it does and really helpful for people. So I don't actually believe in anarchy. I like the rules. I like civil society. I like police. Yeah, I like I like living in like a good society. It's fun. I like walking around late at night. 2-1. You know, I don't like anarchy, even a little bit. I don't like the idea of it. I think there's a much better route to go than burning it all down. 3-1. But yeah, dude was like, you guys are going to have the White Sox in your division. You guys are scrubs. Like, you guys literally got the Rock. It's like, dude, they have the Rockies. It's the same. They're the same divisions. Literally, look at the records. It's the same 2 divisions. We actually have the best division in baseball as far as win percentage goes, because the White Sox, like I was saying, are a very improved baseball team this year. It's despite the record being very similar to what it was last year. Very good team compared to last year. McKinstry walks. This will be a very good team in like 2 years. They're very well constructed from the base up, and they have a very good minor league system. It's very obnoxious to say that, but they really did actually a very good job rebuilding their team. And I don't give praise to this dipshit motherfucking team very lightly. I would, unless we get him for free, I wouldn't want him. What's up, Kenny? How's it going? Yeah, I think Perez will be a good bench guy. Seems like Perez is one good game and one bad. Yeah, he's a bench kind of guy. Take Cannon out. DJ's like, we can't have him striking Tigers out like this. What's up, Allison? How you doing? Yeah, Zach walked 1 on, nobody out. Good. Just hot. Yeah, it's pretty warm out. It's like it's been like 75, 80 all day. Ball 2. Cannon having trouble hitting the zone. I sat there with some people and compared the divisions. We actually all have higher strength of schedules and more wins totaled. He kept being like, take the top and bottom teams out. It's like, yeah, take the best team out of each division. Take out the Tigers, and it's not as good as the West. Take out the Dodgers, because the Dodgers, fucking Padres, San Francisco all have the same record by 1 game. And that's the difference. Tigers have 39 wins, and like the Guardians and the and the Indian, or the Guardians, Twins, and Royals have all about the same record, with the Royals a little bit worse. So it's very annoying. Because again, the top 3 teams, like the Dodgers have 36 wins, Padres 33, Giants 33, and the Diamondbacks are like the Royals, like 31. 3-1 here on Perez. Yeah, I'm excited to play that. And we just hit a 2-run homer. Perez with the 2-run shot, I believe. Unless it was a... Oh, no, that's over the fence. It's 5-0 Tigers. Oh, boy. Woohoo. You know what's fun about playing the White Sox? I know I only have to stream for 7 innings today. Ain't no way I'm going to have to fucking do this whole game. Keep those balls coming, Cannon. I'll call up the hotel reservations for... Hell yeah, EJ. We did and didn't change shit. D-backs are at 28. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. The D-backs, fuck them, because they have 2 sub-500s. Got it. This is payback on Chicago. For all those years, they beat the fuck out of us when we were bad at baseball. Hell yeah, Kenny. We're having a good start to this game anyway. We're up 5-0. You know, oh, never mind. Javier Baez flies out. Damn, Javi couldn't get in on the homer. That was a deep fly out, though. That's like the warning track. Yeah, I go disc. I went yesterday. I went today. 83 in Chicago, and the ball's flying. Yeah, Tigers are just bashing it up. Help the Yankees beat Cleveland. Yeah, that's mixed feelings. Mixed feelings in that one. Yankees, when do they play? Tomorrow? Yeah, I'm good at disc golfing. Yeah, fuck Chicago. Frank Thomas. Yeah, always. Paul Konerko. They always have a player that destroys us. They had, I believe that's where Whit Merrifield initiated from. Tim Anderson always fucked us. Poor little feller. He was just a boy. Cannon probably don't got much longer in this game if he keeps giving up runs. I don't know if pitch count's going to really be a problem, but he's about to get to his fourth strikeout probably, because I don't know if Meadows is going to hit this. 0-2. Yeah, it's way better than regular golfing. Regular golfing's boring. Was he always a Royal? You may be right. Yeah, I do tomahawks and thumbers. Mainly because I can't do the other ones because I suck, and I have a very noisy delivery when I throw things, so I just fucking bomb them. I'm throwing like 200 plus foot drives if I can get it really going, and that's real impressive with tomahawks. Ask anyone who disc golfs. It's Parker Meadows takes a walk. Hell yeah! Welcome Parker. I throw some real gnarly tomahawks, but see, since you're left-handed, yours is technically what we would call a thumber, right? So does yours curve like this, kind of like it curves out to the left and then comes back across the middle instead of yeah, it like goes out to the left and then curves. Yeah, that's what we would see. I can do that same kind of rotation by flipping the disc the other way and holding it like a thumber. If you were to throw it like a thumber for your style, it would do what mine does when I throw a traditional tomahawk, which is it goes out and then does that sweeping motion back across, where it kind of like foom 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 like that's how you can probably throw a more traditional tomahawk. By the way, if you're curious. I'm an expert of throwing. Yeah, it's a mound visit. They may be no, I think they're just talking to him. 1 on, 1 out. The batter will be Torres. Tricky bat for Cannon here. I'm here in disc golfing. Yeah, it's getting to be a huge sport. 8 home runs in game Tiger record, 10 home runs MLB record. I don't think Tigers will hit that many. They've got 3 today though. That's fair. Yeah, I mean it's just something I give advice to people. I'm pretty good with just throwing, but I also don't know if I do things correctly, and I just kind of throw it overhand with this kind of grip on my disc, with it facing forward. And if you flip it around, It was invented by stoners. Swinging strike 2, 1-2. Everyone who's really good at it is just got long hair and they're fucking obviously really high, and they're very good at throwing the discs. Yeah, I go like like that. Rest, the two fingers on the lip, or that might have to go, and then you just floop, it flies out. Parker Meadows steals second base, not really surprising there. Runner to second with a 3-2 count now. I'm getting really close to hole-in-oneing at the course I've been playing at. I think I'm going to get one soon, which I'm very excited about. But that means I'm basically just chucking a disc about 250 plus feet. I almost got one today, if I'm being real honest. I missed it I literally just missed it in the air, and it's a 238 hole. So I know I'm throwing it at least 238. It literally went right in front of it, and I went, oh man. And like right where it landed, I was like, damn, dude, I know which one I'm gonna hit too, so it's pretty nice. Torres flies out, not far enough to get the runner over. Runner at second, 2 away. Here's Kerry Carpenter. He had a 2-run homer in his first AB. Let's see what he does in the second. Ball 1. Damn, how'd you get a scar over? Oh, did you run into something? No, it's not well maintained. There's a whole lot of trees that are cracked. When yeah, it probably is when all the trees get removed after the storm. But right now it's pretty trash. What's up, Nicholas? How's it going? What's up, Jake? How's it going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you both. 1-1 count. Kerry calls time. Tigers up 5-0 in the top of the second. Yeah, Neil, it's been a home run extravaganza. What's up, Space? Yeah, Rockies are my favorite team, my third favorite team right now. I'm rooting for them to only win like 35 games. I hope they're the worst team ever. Like, respectfully, so they build a goddamn stadium inside, because I figured out how they can play baseball in Denver, by the way. I fixed the Rockies' problems. Put them in a fucking dome that is atmosphere controlled. Boom. All of the pitching problems gone in one off season. You just build a dome, maybe 2 seasons. Suddenly you're good at baseball. Like, people will want to play there. Like, why wouldn't you want to like live in Colorado? That place rules. That Carpenter struck out. Well, he's at 4 strikeouts now. Cannon is. Cannon hadn't given up a homer all season. Well, he gave up a 2-run homer to Carpenter. Dingler hit a home run, and Perez has a 2-run homer. We have 3 home runs tonight. Yeah, it's June. I can't believe it. Didn't see me and my group were collecting. Dude zipped a admittedly impressive Tommy and nailed me in my head as I was grabbing my... Oh, damn, that's not good, Jared. That's a rough shot. And Rockies are mathematically... Oh, they might be. Rockies being done in a dome would be a good way, honestly, even though Coors... Yeah, Coors is nice. I don't think that... It sucks that they have to do that, but like they can't play outside there. It's not feasible. He was like 220 yards out at the start. The injury at first didn't seem that bad. Like, shouldn't until my buddy touched... Oof. Yeah, EJ, he's at 4 strikeouts, so if he comes back out to pitch the third, you might be in trouble. Bottom of the second. Tigers up 5. It'll be Sosa, Palacios, and Luis Robert Jr. Flaherty back to work here with quite the lead. Yeah. Space, when does your team play? Are you nervous? You know, Space, I want to root for your team. But I'm a Pistons fan. And our teams have scrapped. Malice at the Palace. But I also like most of the players on your teams. I like Pascal Siakam. He's my favorite Somalian. Hello, Malice at the Palace. Yeah. Never nervous. Can't believe the Marlins are losing to the Rockies. Somehow the Rockies will blow it. Don't worry about that, Nicholas. Finals about to be lit. Yeah, I don't hate it. It's growing on me, the concept. 2 small market teams, that's fun. I don't think they should be billed as the problem with the NBA, and tell me if I'm wrong. Not gonna lie, 2 small market teams. Every so often it's fine. But I feel like basketball's issue is they play 20 games too many. And if they cut their season by 20 games, started that bitch in January, right after the new year, because the NFL has stolen Christmas from them. They should just concede defeat on that. 1-1, start their season, and Sosa flies out, 1 away. Start their season in January, play 60 games. You can basically have the same run. But the reason you do that is to give your players a real offseason that isn't a month. The reason half of the good players are hurt right now, if you look at like every team that both of these teams beat, except for like the Knicks, every team lost all their good players. Like the Pistons lost Isaiah Stewart and fucking Ivy or Duran. The Pacers or the Golden State Warriors eventually lost fucking Curry. Like it seems like the Bucks only had Giannis to start the playoffs. It seemed like every single team that lost, everybody was just getting hurt. It seems like the NBA playoffs are more of what team remains the healthiest at the very end of the year, they become champions. Baseball is fine. Baseball isn't a sprint to the finish who remains healthiest. Basketball is. Hockey isn't. Football isn't. Would actually be better for the players, but the NBA will never do that because they'll lose so much money. Yeah, they would, but like they almost have to because they're ruining their game. What's up, Daniel? Pacers Thunder is interesting, not gonna lie. Yeah, I already read that, my bad. If you're a fan, why do you care about viewership? Yeah, I don't know. Strikes out. Joshua Palacios strikes out 2 away. It's just the issue is player health is the biggest concern in basketball. And I think if you look at the injuries that they're suffering, it's like a lot of non-contact blowout injuries. And that should tell you exactly what the problem is, right? If you have guys just running up a court and their knees are popping and their Achilles are popping when they jump, like, dog, that's a problem. Like their shoulders are popping out of place because they're shooting too much. Like they're playing too many games. And then if you look at like, it seems like the players themselves would prefer to play 60 because everybody wants to sit out like 20 games every year. I bet you if you get rid of those 20 games, the players play all 60 games. And that means when you go to the games, you're going to see the players playing, increasing viewership. You know, if you're going to turn on a game any given night, oh shit, everybody's playing. I unironically think going to 60 games would make your game more profitable and it would make the fucking viewership go up. And each game means more because, again, everybody's playing. And again, they don't have off seasons. That's my biggest concern. Football is off for 6 months. You don't see baseball players for at least 2 or 3. Like, basketball stops in fucking June, and don't their camps open in August? Like, they're playing games in fucking, October? Late September? Am I wrong about that? Yeah, late August, they start the NBA back up, basically, and they end in late June. Like summer league starts like in July, basically. It's insane to me that like that's not, and like they're in preseason before that. 3-2. That's not an off season. Hey, there we go. Good job by Flaherty. 1, 2, 3, they go. Let's head to the top of the third. That's crazy, isn't it? And you wonder why all your favorite players keep getting hurt. Green, Dingler, and Keith. They need to. Their players union is good, but they need to figure out how to get less games. 18 games with 2 buys. Yeah, the NFL is going to go to 18 games with 2 buys. That's going to have to happen. But they're also going to go down to 2 preseason games, so that's fine. I'd say football is far more contact heavy, but football gets like a 6-month off season almost. They're off. Even if you make it, it's like only 2 teams play in February, so it's like January, February, March, April, May, and then kind of June. You know what I mean? Like you don't really start until July. Most things like they're kind of mandatory, but they're not. Like it's just basically working out with pads on. 6 months. Some basically 7 till you start hitting. And really, it's almost 8.5 months because you don't really hit until the middle of August. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Football is like nearly half the year off. And they play 16. They're going to be playing. They play 17 games. Some teams play 20. Yeah, so the Hall of Fame game's a little early, but you get my drift. It's almost 8 months of not hitting each other. It definitely makes it hard to. Yeah, that's why there's like 7 straight different NBA champions, by the way, too. Fuck the preseason games. Yeah, I hate preseason games. Yeah, the 18 games is going to be good as long as they do 2 preseason. They're probably going to do a universal bye week, where every team will probably get off in week 15, and then every team will have their bye week by week 13. So like everybody plays week 14, everybody's off week 15. So that way, or week 16, that way you go into week 17 and 18, maybe 16, 17, 18, super fresh. Like you play those last 3 weeks, like in week 19 then. You would play those last 3 games completely fresh. Maybe 4. I think that'd be 4. Basically, there's just going to be a universal bye week 1 week where everybody's off. They don't do holidays. 0-1 here to Green. By the way, it's Green, Dingler, and Keith. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate you. 0-2 after a foul ball. I'd rather they cut the preseason out and let the UFL have more teams. No, they need a preseason to warm up. Basketball is fine there. They are just not soft now. Stupid load management. They want their money, which, well, Jonathan, I get it, but like half the teams that lost this year in the NBA playoffs had guys blow out their Achilles or tear their ACL. You'd have an argument if they weren't suffering joint and fucking ligament injuries. It's hard to argue with me when half of the good players, like the Celtics, are going to be bad for a year because their 2 best players had massive knee injuries. Like, well, I think one of them actually blew out their Achilles, actually, because he played too many games. Dame Lillard was hurt. Fucking Steph Curry got hurt. Literally, name a team they lost the star player, except for like the Knicks and maybe the T-Wolves. Yeah, the Celtics got so banged up they have to kind of rebuild their whole team if they want to be good next year. Oh, Green strikes out. It's 2. That's 2 for him. Damn, Cannon got 5 Ks, EJ. I don't know what they'll do. Something like that. That'd be fun. That the most season-ending injuries occur in the NBA playoffs. That affects next season. Yep. Yeah. It completely backs up what I'm saying, by the way. Because when you get to the playoffs, you're suddenly playing almost 100 basketball games. Like the Pacers and OKC Thunder are playing well over 100 games this year. Either way, 0-2. All right, let's focus on this game. Everybody just left. Like, what is this? We want to talk about baseball. We have 20 whole likes on the stream. I appreciate that, everybody. Make sure you drop a like if you haven't already. It helps us out to get more and more. We always could use more. It's 1-2 for Dingler. Shit, call Green a bumper engagement. Oh, he's just had a tough game. I don't know. Yeah, aggressively the best record in baseball now. Dingler lines out 2 away. Tigers up 5 here in the top of the third. Maybe, GI. Maybe. It's possible, I suppose. Not really sure with who, but it is possible. That's ensuring that we don't score again. Yeah, if Green was hitting right now, if Ibanez was in this game, he'd hit a home run just because it's a fucking 5-0 lead. We got a lot of front running bitch ass motherfuckers like Andy Ibanez. He's the best guy to put it in a blowout because he'll fucking hit a home run. We got swept by the Cardinals. Oh, the Diamondbacks, yeah. 3-0 on Colt Keith, even though that last pitch probably should have been a ball or a strike. Yeah, you guys are in a rough spot there, Space. At least your Pacers are in the finals. Yeah, Corbin Burns also is, I believe, done for the year. Yeah. Yeah, you guys killed the Yankees. Yeah. Did you guys sweep them too? Yep. It does not, Space. You guys are in a rough spot. And ball 4, that'll put Keith on with 2 away. Here's McKinstry. They'll beat the shit out of the top place teams just to be swept by the lower management teams. That makes sense. We lost yesterday, but beat them 2-1. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to sweep a team. Pacers in 7. I don't know who's going to win. I don't want the Pacers to win because I don't like them, but I don't know if I like OKC. I don't know. You almost feel bad for the fans of either team because this is probably as good as it's going to get for either team for a while. Like, you almost want to go with the Pacers because you're like, all right, Oklahoma will be back eventually. This could be it for Indiana. So you're almost like, let them win, and then OKC can be like next year's champs if they stay healthy. The Diamondbacks. Well, I mean, I think they're banged up. So the Orioles actually need to be studied. I was talking with my friend Max, and I said, are the Orioles and the Diamondbacks the 2 most pound for pound disappointing teams this year? As far as like, because like at the beginning of the year, if you would have said, yeah, I don't think they're actually that bad, the Diamondbacks, but like if you would have picked the Diamondbacks and the Orioles to play in the World Series, that wouldn't have been that would have been, people would have been like, I could see that. I could see it. Well, these are 2 teams that are like World Series contenders. Yeah, I don't know what happened to either team. Because again, if you would have said that's my World Series pick, no one would have been like, that's a terrible pick. I don't know if the Orioles kind of fell off last year a little bit too. I don't know if they were the 1 seed. 3-2 now, swing and strike. 1 on, 2 out, full count. He'll be on the run. Payoff pitch coming up. By the way, we'll get another payoff. I remember them being. I think they won their division. Yeah, I'm biased for OKC because I'm from there. It'd be a huge win for pretty much the whole state. It's the only thing the whole state has. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. At least Indiana has the fever. All that state's really got is the fucking Oklahoma City or the Oklahoma softball team. Damn it. McKinstry grounds out. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Tigers don't get any runs, but hey, they get a guy on. At least Indiana has had like the Colts and they got the Indy 500. And yeah, I mean, every so often you get the small market teams, but probably not for a while again. Yeah. Maybe not, Space. Maybe not. Oh my god, dude, my nose is so fucking itchy. It'll be who the fuck is Rojas, Lee, and Meadroth. Meadroth. What's up, Eric? Yeah, and he's that 5 strikeout or J. Oh, never mind. I thought you were that EJ guy. I just seen the J and was like, oh, it's our good friend EJ. Tired of players with the last name Lee. Yeah, there's a lot of them in baseball right now. It's a pretty popular last name right now for guys who play pro baseball. Oh, that's sad. The guy who plays John Redcorn in King of the Hill was murdered. Cubs could be a dark horse. I mean, they're a good team. Cardinals feel like more of a dark horse, but I don't know. Froggy Whittacorn and he did right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't think the Cubs were a dark horse when everyone expects them to be good, and they have. Yeah, that's the thing. Like it's like calling the Tigers a dark horse team. It'd be like, not really. Cubs, Dodgers, maybe, but can't count out the Mets. Yeah, the Mets are really good looking this year. The Dodgers, Cubs, and Rojas grounds out one away. That guy's at 85 pitches. You said we've thrown 35 through 2 1/3. Here's the 9-hitter Lee. I think I'm turning Japanese. The Dodgers identify as the best team in baseball, and I respect that. So, yeah, that guy from work started the whole baseball thing because he said the Tigers aren't underdogs. No, yeah, underdog is a team that has no expectations, defying the fact that they have no expect or low expectations. Teams were like the Tigers could probably be a division winning 90-win team this year. We literally have very heavy expectations. We were literally told we're supposed to be contending for our division now. 2 years ahead of schedule. 1-2. Yeah, for the Dodgers, you guys have a ton of injury pitching. And I'm wondering if that'll ever catch up with you or if you guys just got infinite pitchers in LA, which is an interesting thing. You guys may have more pitching than we do. Ball 2. The Rays outscored the Astros 30-9 and somehow split the 4-game set. Yeah, the Astros are an obnoxious team. I don't know what's up. They're starting to get good again. Yeah, no. If fucking who's a good underdog team right now? What are the Angels? What's the Angels record? They got to be having a good year. The Angels are a good underdog team. The fucking Giants of all teams are a good underdog team. Because if you would have told me the Giants were going to win 33 games at this point into June, I'd be like, yeah, I don't think so. And it's all like scrappy play from Willie Adames. It's just one guy. League rounds out 2 away. And I know this because we just played them, and it's literally like 2 guys that do all the work on that team. That's why we swept them. Yeah, the Giants are literally an underdog team this year. No one in the NL Central right now is underdog. Well, maybe the Cardinals. They're having a pretty good year this year, right? St. Louis. Yeah, it's hard to call a team like St. Louis an underdog team, though. Or the Giants. Like, historically great teams are also not really teams you call underdogs, in my opinion. Yeah, Rockies are about to go on the craziest run. Win 13, win 16, lose 2-1, lose 1-0. Yeah, that's how you outscore someone and split a series. And it looks like they get Mead-Roth this time, and that'll be the inning. Lee grounded out, and then Mead-Roth flies out, and we head to the top of the 4th. Tigers up 5. It's 5-0. Let's see. Let's compare starting pitches through 3 innings. Let me pause the little video here. All right. Through 3. 1 hit allowed by Flaherty with 3 strikeouts. Cannon's allowed 4 runs, 4 hits, or 5 runs, 5 earned, 4 hits, 3 walks, 5 Ks. That's pretty good. He's allowed 3 homers. Flaherty's at 44 and he's at 85. He's probably at least going to pitch some of this inning, I would have to imagine. Perez, Baez, and Meadows, 8, 9, and 1. Cardinals are having a good year. Yeah, they're playing good. Tigers playoffs with 0.8% chance. Rockies going to do it with 0.01. We hope so. Yeah, they got to build a dome. Nobody wants to play there. Oh, new pitcher. Bryce Wilson will come into pitch, or Brees Wilson. Well, new pitcher. We'll see how he does. Let's go look at what his ERA is. 5.79. Is he just consistently shitty? Yep. Hell yeah, he's just been bad across the whole year. All right, hell yeah, dude. Now we get shut out for the rest of the game. Pretty much, Jared. Pretty much. This guy's going to go fucking sicko mode on us. Natural. I remember watching the Rockies playing the World Series. I feel like I remember them playing in the World Series too. But I never remember who they played. Lying in bed, just like Bryce Wilson did. And I had lying in bed, just like that did. So 1 here on Perez. You guys know you can watch King of the Hill for free online. You don't even got to pay for a fancy streaming service. If you just type in archive and then you type in King of the Hill, you'll be taken to the Wayback Machine, and they just very randomly have all of the episodes of King of the Hill for free to watch. If you think I'm kidding, I'm genuine. I'm not. Like, that's just a weird thing about the Wayback Machine. That is a thing. The internetarchive.org. That's where you find them. Perez flies out and 1 away. Here's Baez. I feel like, I'll show you after the commercial break comes up. Why do I know these things? I don't know. Smart guy. Yeah, all the episodes are there. I haven't checked if all of the episodes for every TV show exist in that way. I'll find out. Especially with new King of the Hill coming out on August 4th, you should get caught up. There's 13 seasons, about 250 episodes. Some of them you can skip. Some of them aren't great. So too here on Baez. He really could use a hit. He's starting to fall back off again. Baez grounds out 2 away. Yeah, some of them just aren't very good. Yeah, it looks like the Rockies are just rolling. I get it. Rock and roll. Pretty good, right? The best episode of King of the Hill is the one where Hank saved the Cornhuskers and made Texas lose the Big 12 championship. That was pretty good. I really like the fight where they become firemen. And it's just a series of horse shittery going on. That one's really funny. The sort of duology of Peggy falling from the sky is very funny to me. Last team, the Rockies, but yeah, they like took what, like 2 or 3 from them. They had like an absurdly good series versus the New York Yankees for no reason. 2-2. A lot of the Cotton Hill ones are about the best ones, usually. 2-2. Also the one where Dale becomes a radio host conspiracy theorist. Very funny. Like where Dale gets a radio show and he's all stressed at like the ending, he's all stressed out about his only sponsor dropping, like no longer wanting to support the show, and like Dale's only sponsor is himself. It's a very funny bit. And they really know how to write that character very hilariously. Oh, cool. We got a 2-out single by Meadows. Hell yeah. Oh, no, that's going to be a double. And that'll be a pretty easy double for Meadows. Nice to see him back. 2-out double. Let's see if Torres can rake him in. The funny thing with Dale is, you know how he's a conspiracy theorist, right? You would think that since they're kind of taking and basing the show in modern times and they're going to have all those things happen, you would think that a conspiracy theorist like Dale would have been all over like the QAnon stuff, all the conspiracy theory stuff that goes on. Apparently, again, very funnily, I think, they're going to move his character to left of center. And it sounds like he became the mayor. He's going to be like in year 3 or 4 of his mayorship when the show kicks back in. He may be the mayor. And it sounds like he's no longer a weird conspiracy. Like they moved him to the left. And I think that is a very funny move, only because the whole thing of like the becoming a conspiracy theorist is like mainstream and like what everybody kind of does now. He doesn't. It's like a pivot. Again, very funny pivot with that character, I hope. Yeah, it was a pretty deep fly. I wish maybe a little bit more dialed in. Yeah, he's having some trouble with hitting the zone. To be fair, he's kind of a hard thrower, but I can't tell. He doesn't throw a 4-seam. 2-2. Foul ball. Or called strike 2. Torres is up there being super patient, too. He hasn't swung at all at anything. I hope he doesn't strike out because of that. Runner at second, 2 away. Top of the 4th. Tigers are going to add a run here. They're up 5 already in the top of the 4th. 5-0 on 3 homers. Carpenter with a 2-run shot. Dingler with the solo homer. Perez with the 2-run shot. That's how we're here. We'll see if the Tigers want to add one more. And they do. They're going to get a base hit. Parker Meadows scores with ease. There we go. 6-0 Tigers. Woo! Dude, having Parker Meadows back rules. He's so he stole a base today. He's doubled. He's fucking scored a run. He scored on a home run too. Oh, did he not score on his? He must not have. I genuinely thought he was on base when someone homered. The White Sox, though, they're a lot better than they were last year. The record-wise, they're about the same as they were record-wise last year, actually. Let's go Meadows, eat 'em up Tigers, hell yeah. I mean, to be fair to Torres, that last one was a ball, but whatever. He probably patient because this guy hasn't thrown. Yeah, I mean, we're also up 5, so there's no reason to be pissy with bad calls. Braves need to be studied as well from 21. They're banged up, the Braves, aren't they? I feel like the Braves literally just can't catch a break in any capacity. To be fair, though, they kind of cursed themselves by trading Freddie Freeman. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen a team do. Just keep him. Why'd they do that? 2-0. Yeah, Meadows is great. I'm glad he's back. Yeah, I'm just going to focus on calls through this game. Yeah, pretty much, Jared. Yeah, the Braves have been real banged up this year. They're one of the more unfortunately injured teams. The Dodgers shouldn't be playing as good as they are with all the injuries they have, especially in the pitching department. I think their entire rotation is out. But they happen to put together another 5 guys they had lying around. Remember when the Dodgers signed every single player this last offseason? They had a reason to do so. They can just activate another 5 guys from their deep, deep reserves. Yeah, it's like Yamamoto and a group of 4 guys that were not on the team 2 months ago. Replacing Freddie Freeman with Matt Olson. Yeah, I don't know. You know. There's a reality where Matt Olson went to the Dodgers instead of Freddie Freeman. That's a weird reality where the Braves won the World Series last year, probably. Oh, Kerry Carpenter hit his second homer of the day. That's his second 2-run shot of the day. Tigers go up 8-0 here in the bottom and top of the 4th. Kerry Carpenter with another 2-run shot. Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm probably only going to watch 6 or 7 innings of this game, and I'm probably going to get out of here. Bro loves salt and wound, I guess. Yeah, Carpenter just hit his 4th. That's his 12th of the year. He's trying to catch up to everybody. Now up is Riley Green with 2 outs. All right, Riley, don't strike out this time. Time for Riley Green to hit a home run when we're already up 8 runs. Cart bomb, let's go Cart. Hell yeah, dude. Very entertaining game. Hell yeah, dude. It's nice to see Kerry raking tonight. Getting his numbers back up a little bit. He's back up over 800. Hell yeah, dude. That's good for our OPSs. Because I believe if Torque were in the lineup, we'd have 4 guys with an above 800 OPS. Perez and Meadows don't count. But no, we'd have 5 guys if we had Torque in the lineup. Because look at this. If Torres gets back to 800, which he basically is 799, it'd be Torres, Torque, Carpenter, Green, and Dingler with an above 500 OPS or 800 OPS. That's 5 guys, dude. That's so good. Yeah, he's behind Torque and Green for home runs. And Riley Green has a single base hit. Nice to see. Previous games, boring for a very different reason as far as score. Yeah, Jared, yeah, blowouts are much worse. Well, I'd rather watch a 1-0 game. That's not a boring game. This is a boring, drag it out game. Yeah, I mean, dude, having 5 guys with an above 800 OPS, it's like fresh cut potatoes and a shake, dude. That's how good it is. They order potatoes from Idaho. Them Five Guys do with an above 500 OPS or 800 OPS. Buy Five Guys, burgers and fries. It's good for you. This is not a paid ad. I just pull out a big ass burger. I'm like, I got this for free. It was pretty cool. 0-2, and Dingler gets called out on strikes. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's always been expensive too. There's never a variant of it that was cheap. I would imagine they're gonna let Jack go at least another few innings here. Mainly because I think they need him to as far as their bullpen goes. He's only at 44 pitches, so. And like, but I get what you mean. Are they but we kind of used our bullpen. Yeah, Nicholas, and like that's like a fancy date. You have to just tell her, bitch, this is like a fancy ass date. Well, you don't have to call her a bitch. I said, bitch. Needed 2 more strikeouts. I mean, you could probably pick up 2. We've got Tauchman, Vargas, and Benintendi up. Yeah. That's always been a thing with Five Guys. Always been pricey. Very good though. No complaints. Yeah, we're up 8-0. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're early. Sometimes we tend to be early. We're hitting a lot of home. We got 4 home runs tonight. Carp has 2 2-run homers. Dingler has a solo shot, and Perez has a 2-run homer. Yeah, we haven't been scoring no runs the last couple games, so we gotta get it out of our system. This is what 40 wins look like, Nicholas. Bask in our glory. Chipotle is very cheap comparatively. I can't believe we're going to be the first team to get 40 wins. We were the first team to 30. We might be the first to 40. We had a 3-game losing streak too. We just shit the bed for 3 straight games in the middle of this. And ever since we lost that 1 game, we lost that 3rd in a row to Cleveland, and we just been on an ass beating, except for them 2, that 1 game to Kansas City where we lost 1-0, almost got no hit. Applebee's is cool. Yeah, I hope we don't have to play you guys. I hope a bad team also gets in from the. Oh no, actually, I don't know. I don't know what I want. If the Tigers could just win the World Series this year, then I just don't got to worry about it ever again. Literally, I'd just be happy. I bet it's fucking over. I don't have to stress about baseball anymore. I can watch all the games and just enjoy them. Because that would be I'd have a championship in every sport, and with the teams I like the most. We're just missing the old Tigers in my life. 1-2. Yeah, I just don't care anymore. If we win 1, that means I've got the Patriots, Brady on his solo tour. We've got 2-2 for Tauchman. We've got the Pistons. The Red Wings have won championships. You know what I mean? And we're just waiting for old Tigers to join us at the championship squad in my fandom. I'm a very successful fan. We do a lot of winning on my ends. This is the only team that's been bad for me. Yeah, I don't even care. You could say, well, you know what's funny is people could say my team sucks. But I could look them dead in the face and say, not so much. This year it's a little different, but like I could be like, if we take the last 10 years, the last 5 for me, and then the 5 before that, every single team except Kansas City would trade that with me in an instant, because that would be 3 Super Bowls and a dynasty. Even though we've been a team that's picked at the top of the draft for about 4 straight years, every team would trade me And you're a whole fucking liar if you say you wouldn't. And that's the reality of being a Pats fan. My last 10 years is still better than 99% of every team. And that's what it's like being a Patriots fan. But 10 years ago, we were starting our... 10 years ago, we beat the Falcons in what may be described as the greatest Super Bowl of all time. Steelers haven't won anything lately. I'm talking the last 10 years. It's literally been the Patriots. Let's see, it's 3 for us. Chiefs have gotten 3. You know what I mean? Like, if you exclude last year, it's literally like the Chiefs, the Rams got 1, the Bucks got 1. So Brady's won 4 of the last 10 Super Bowls prior to last year. Like, it's crazy, isn't it? Mahomes had won at least 2 of those. Stafford, I think Foles. Oh, Vargas gets a hit. One sec, dude. My nose is so itchy. There we go. I got a good itch that time. Pull the hair out. Cowboys too, but Cowboys haven't been good lately. Dolphins have given me depression. My 3 other teams have not. There you go. It's not... Winning Super Bowl is a little overrated as a fan. Cleveland 6 games, Twins 7, Royals 8. Music to my ears, Jonathan. Starting to run away with her. Terran Armstead just retired today. I know Frank Ragnow did, which is a lot worse, but Armstead just retired. That's pretty rough. At least you never got used to him playing. Yeah, Kenny, this is a long game. We're still in the bottom of the 4th after an out. See, against the Royals 2 days ago, we were in like the 6th inning already. Like finishing up this, like heading into the top of the 7th with like an hour and 20 minutes into the game. Yeah, they planned for him leaving. Because, I mean, if you remember last year, he almost retired. If everyone remembers that, I mean, it was very clear. Yeah, exactly, Nicholas. And similar thing with Ragnow. Like, if you followed last year, he literally almost retired last season. So, I don't know. Sad. One of those things, though, that was coming because, again, he fucked his foot up and he just never recovered from it. I think he has to get part of his foot cut up in order for it to, like, not be in pain anymore. Keith, McKinstry, and Perez. Like, I think he got turf toe so bad. It's like Dion where they have to cut part of his foot off. Keith, McKinstry, Perez. And I'm not kidding, by the way. His is like that bad. I genuinely don't know how he got, like, it got so bad so quick for him. But it's like, I'm right about this, right? With his foot, it's like he's got like a really bad turf toe on top of like having plantar fasciitis in the same foot. If I'm right about that, right? It's like a double condition of like having plantar fasciitis on top of having turf toe, to the point where they got to chop some of the foot off. They didn't want to be jumped to line picks. No. I think the reason they didn't announce it is because I think Frank was legitimately going to try to tough it out. That's like the biggest difference. I think he just can't do it. Yeah, it's like inoperable. They just have to chop it. That's right. Yeah, in order for it to like be alleviated, they have to chop this all off. They're just like, sorry, man. We gotta just get rid of it. And if he does that, obviously he won't be able to play anymore. You're having KFC in Newcastle, UK, England with your wife? Hell yeah, Florida Panther. That sounds like an Action Bronson line. Like, you guys know about the Twitter accidental Bronson? I'm having KFC in Newcastle, UK, England with my wife. Oh, 1. Yeah, all NFL players. I think Frank played long enough to get lifetime benefits. So the NFL has I think the NFL Players Union will cover him with its health insurance. Yeah, there's other chicken that's better than KFC, but sometimes KFC just hits. It's just really good. They make the best version of whatever their version of making chicken is. She asked what I'm getting. She went, you want something 10 nuggets, large chips, and popcorn chicken and Pepsi? Hell yeah. Keith gets out, one away. Ground out. Actually, lined out. Yeah, I'm sure he would have been covered, but it was nice. Oh, Sheila said she's going to take care of it. Oh, I didn't know that. Did she announce that, like, oh yeah, we're going to take care of Frank? That's cool. I'm glad they're going to help him through this, because that's probably a terrifying fucking surgery he's going to have to go get. All right, we're going to chop some of your foot off and then sew on some fake doll toes. Strawberry milkshake and a 30-piece. I always get I like to get the nuggets too. But I got a spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A this afternoon. You're going to sleep? Have a good night. Yes, if you're going to sleep. Well, at some point you probably got to. Yeah, she's also stressing how have a place akin to what Megatron does. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah, Jared. Spicy chicken? Yeah, it's really good. Oh, I think that's another homer. Or did Perez double? Perez with a double. He almost had a home run. They're lucky that we don't have 10 runs. Meadows' double almost was a home run, and Perez's double was almost a home run. It's like hitting the wall. 2-out double for Baez up now. Watching shit hockey, Abbotsford Crunch. Crunks playing today, and my Florida Marlins, Red Sox, and Tigers. Okay. Watching a little sports. When's the NHL finals start off? I know it's Edmonton versus Florida again. I don't know. They just renamed it, I guess. Wednesday. Nice. I thought that was already over. Anyway, here's the 9-hitter Baez. Meadows would be next. 2-out runner at second. Base hit scores a run. You want the Florida Panthers to repeat? Oh, yeah, obviously. Good luck to your Panthers, Florida Panthers. Nicholas. Damn, Baez grounds out. I've been getting Wendy's more recently. Their fries are so good, and even better when dipped in the the fries are really good with the Frosties. Panthers. Are they your hockey team, Nicholas? Palacios, Robert Jr., and Rojas. What if he goes, no, I like the Lightning. This shit sucks. I'm Utah Mammoths and Florida Panthers. Okay. Though they're your team? Oh, congrats then. I'm sure you're enjoying it. Good luck to your boys. Yeah, I was going to say, Flaherty's got 8 runs of run support, so he should be pretty good. By the way, unless the White Sox start putting up a fight here, I'm probably not finishing this game. I hope we're all in agreement and understanding that Rob doesn't watch blowouts all the way through. And I'll know after the bottom of the 6th, if they don't score, I'm out of here. We'll watch the top of the 7th so I can watch some offense on the way out. But that's all we do. Blowouts, I don't watch them. I just don't enjoy watching games like this. Yeah, well, it's mainly like I don't like the way the game devolves after the 6th inning of a blowout. It gets I don't like watching sloppy, lazy baseball, and that's what a fucking blowout turns into. You bought some more toy elephants? Hey, yeah, Florida. You might watch till they play Florida. That's probably not a bad plan. I'm petting my toy elephants. Hell yeah, Florida. Yeah, Joel, finally hitting again. It doesn't become stat patty because the Tigers just fucking try to hit home runs. It becomes annoying to watch. And then weird pitchers come in the game. Some dude who smells crusty, looks weird, and has got like an 11 ERA in the back end of your, like just the way back of the bullpen. You're like, who the fuck is this? Oh, this is Crusty C. McGillicuddy. Hey, Florida. What's up, Daniel? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. 2-0 here on Palacios. Hunter Goodman carrying the Rockies. It looks like he's carrying them right to a win. They're up 5-4. Bottom 9 starting. Sheesh. Two 2-1. Hopefully you're doing good, Daniel. Always nice to see you. 2-2, fouled away. Yeah, they're about to be double-digit winners. I can't believe it. That is unless the Marlins walk it off. No, we don't need that many runs, Jonathan. I don't think. Palacios gets out. 1 away. The Marlins walking it off would be very funny. Devastating is the wrong word. Was a nice play. They walk the leadoff guy and then just give up an immediate 2-run homer in fucking 6 pitches. They throw like 2 strikes, walk the guy. No, they throw 2 strikes, 2 balls, and then on that 3rd pitch they hit him on accident. And then on the very first pitch of the next at bat, they just give up a 3-run shot. You know how funny that fucking shit would be? Strike 1. No, Joe, I watch through the top of the 7th. That's how I usually do them. What do you mean, Jared? I'm not sure what you mean. 2-1. No, I'm gonna watch through the top of the 7th. My rule is the home team bottom 6 in a blowout is how I play it. Now, if the away team's getting blown out, I'll watch through like the top of the 6 or so. It's a little shorter, but it just kind of depends. Robert flies out 2-way, like they're dead. I don't think there's going to be a grand comeback in this game, but hey, you never know. At some point, it becomes like a game over situation for Chicago just because the way our team plays. Oh no, that game with the Royals was weird. They just like they wouldn't go away. but like they were never in the game. It was a very odd finish. Yeah, that first Royals game. All right, it was nice seeing you, Nicholas. Nice seeing you. You have a good rest of the night, man. Nice chatting. Hope to see you again soon. Have a good one, man. 1-1. I'll have to. Yeah, that was a fun catch. It was. What are your thoughts on TE for fantasy football? I don't know. Brock Bowers is good. Laporte is good. Cole Kmet's usually probably going to be pretty good. If the Bears have another tight end, look at him as well. The Eagles tight. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. It's so early for that kind of stuff, Jonathan. I'm sorry. I'm not good at like July or June football analysis like that. 3-2 on Rojas. And it's not a cop out. It's just I genuinely don't know. Where's your Allison? Enjoy your food. 3-2. I really want to go get something to drink. I'm a thirsty boy. By the way, it'll remain 3-2. 2 away here for Rojas. 8-0 Tigers lead. Bottom 5. Yeah. Here's the 9-hitter Lee after a walk to Rojas. Yeah, he's stuck at 3. DA. Or Desis? Desis? I don't know how to say your first name. I apologize. I'm butchering it. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some more pop. What's up, Max? No, the White Sox weren't going to help anybody, Max. Tigers so much schedule this month too. So this not the. Oh no, yeah, our schedule is horseshit this month. I don't know why we have such a baby schedule. Yeah, that's true. It's not a bad idea, Jared. Yeah, teams without receivers or dominant receivers are. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. It's hard for me to think about football right away. McBride's a good pick. He just doesn't score a lot of touchdowns. Did Cleveland win or lose? They're not playing today, it looks like. And I don't know why we didn't get the day off, but it looks like we didn't need one. Bottom 5, runner at first. 2-2 count. 2 away. 3-2. Uh-oh. Come on, Jack. Go a strike. Bottom of the lineup, dude. What are we doing? And there we go. That'll be his 4th strikeout of the game. He gets lead just to take strike 3. That rhymed. But anyway, top 6. Tigers will hold on to an 8-run lead. Hey, it was a strikeout, Jonathan. Tigers got 4 games in. Yeah, we do play the Cubs, Max. That is a hard-ass game. Cubs are good. So, checkmate. Top of the order for Detroit, it'll be Meadows, Torres, and Carpenter. Meadow, Torres, and Carpenter here in the top of the 6th. Tigers up 8-0. Again, just as people who may not know, we'll watch the whole 6th inning, but we may end up ending the stream after the top of the 7th. mainly because it's a blowout, and I don't really like to finish blowouts because I get bored and start getting distracted. Yeah, Flaherty's pitching great. Yeah, Carey's got 2 home runs and 4 RBI, pretty good. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Max, that's a rough break. The MLB's trying to give the Tigers this division in any way possible. Max is like, I swear we didn't even, this wasn't our schedule 2 months ago. It's like the MLB's seen the Tigers become good and they just, suddenly we have a harder fucking run. Meadows, Torres, and Carpenter do up in the top of the 6. Those are all teams we played last month, though, to be fair. Colorado won. Oh, shit. They held on. I can't believe it. Colorado kids. And after we play Reds at home, but again, they already swept us. Yeah. Well, maybe you guys take it this time because I don't think the Reds are as good as they were when you guys last met up with them. I just saw the Carpenter homer. Forgot he got the same pitcher at home on the first pitch of the day to him as well. That is true. Good point. Good point. What the hell? Why isn't this updating? Even MLB TV is like, the MLB game day thing doesn't want to update. It's like, pff. Yeah, it's a good day for Carp. Two homer day. Bats third in the inning. It's Meadows, Torres, and Carpenter. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because we're gonna be feeling pretty good about ourselves after this series. Did Meadows homer? Or is that another double? No, it's a triple this time. Hell yeah, Meadows leads off the inning with a triple. All right, leadoff triple for Parker Meadows. Hell yeah, dude. We have 26 likes too. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Try to get us up into the 30s. That'd be pretty cool. He's got a double, a triple. Well, maybe actually. I don't know. Did he actually get a triple, or is my thing like really fucking up? Yeah, I'm in school. I have summer class on Wednesday. Yeah, he's like our fastest guy by a mile. Uh-oh. Did Meadows try to score? You got 3.5 days left. Oh shit! Hell yeah, man. Oh, Meadows scores. We're up 9-0. Hell yeah, we scored a run, but Torres grounds out. So we score. We're up 9-0. Meadows is in. He's 2 for 4 in his first game back with, or 2 for 3 with a walk, a triple, and a double in this game. I forget that it's Meadows and he just scores. Yeah, he scored. Yeah. God dang, he's fast. All right, 2-0 here on Carp. That's the nail in the coffin. I think he just hit another one. Oh, he did. That's his third of the game. Son of a bitch. This guy's a fucking bully, dude. He's fucking 3. Hell yeah, dude. That rules. Fucking 5 RBI day from Carpenter. Jack needs 1 more strikeouts. You have 5.5 days. That's how many home runs over under on Carp was before this game. Yeah, 3 homer game. What a crazy night for Mr. Carpenter. He's basically carrying the team to victory. What a way for Meadows to come back in the offense just to blow up tonight. Green flies out 2 away. Here's Dingler. Dingler has a solo homer. Green has 3 home runs. Or Carpenter has 3 home runs. Perez has a 2-run homer. Pretty good game. Yeah, I know. He's 1 behind Green. Yeah, Carp gets a hat trick. Yes, sir, Richard. Throw the octopus onto the field. Yeah, after the second homer, you think that, you just walk that guy. Be like, yeah, you know what? There's a guy at third. There's 1 out. We'll walk him and go for a ground ball. Hey, maybe, Jonathan. Maybe. Hat trick for Carp. Yes, sir, Joel. Ah, damn it. And that'll be a strikeout for Dylan Dingler. Jack needs to get 1 more. Yeah. Yeah, and especially because you can get a double play and get out of the inning with doing that. Mead Roth, Tauchman, and they're fucking pulling starters now. God damn it. And Capra's in. Yeah, I'm out of here after this inning. We'll watch the top of the 7th for some more offense, but after that, I'm out, guys. I'm not finishing this game tonight. And I hope everybody understands. I'll be live for every game of this series. It's just, Are you going to make me subject myself to this entire game? Carpenter is the king right now. He's going to be glazed at school tomorrow. Oh, yeah, dude. Carpenter is a 3-homer game. You got a margarita pizza, the pineapple. Nice, Allison. We're up 10-0 now. At that point, they're just trying to get 1 on him. Put 1 on him. That straight dominance. You're good. I think the last 3 innings are going to be. Yeah, it's just going to be guys getting out most likely. Guys trying to bash him. Nah, I don't want to watch. It's dude. It just is going to take a while. Hell yeah, Nicole. Plus, my nose is really bothering me tonight. I don't even know why. Super irritated feeling. Flaherty's still out there pitching. He's only at like 81 pitches. He's coming to his end, though. He's at 81. Let's see. Jack has, let's see, what is he at? Jack's gone 5 innings, giving up 2 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. Everyone's like, come on, Jack, 1 more strikeout, bud. Fucking, ugh. Shit is bothering the fuck out of me so bad right now, my fucking nose. Yeah, Green's great. I don't have a Green just has weird games where he's just non-productive. Today it don't matter. It didn't really bother us. My problem is he's just not the most clutch hitter at this point in his career. Fuck did he hit that? Well, that'll be a leadoff single. We haven't had a blowout in a while. It's about time. Yeah, been a little bit. Okay, I will, Jared. And that'll be a pop out, one away. Talkman down with one on and one out now. We'll see Capra up to hit. I'll relook at it, Jared. Oh, now they're going to go with Slater. Actually, it's Slater now instead of Vargas. Sorry, Slater's up now. Carp has tied Tiger's home run record with 3, done 19 times. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. No. Oh, it's a double. Please don't score a whole bunch of runs. I don't want to watch the rest of this shitty fucking game. Oh, man, it's the Flaherty fall apart inning. Here's Capra. Flaherty collapse inning. Call it strike one. Probably the only reason that guy didn't score from first. On the dirt. Don't like that. Runners hold, though. Looks like. Oh, cool. Another ball. It's 2-1. Fuck. Three one. This ain't great. Why are we about to walk a guy with a 91 average and a 200 OPS? Throw him strikes. He'll probably just pop it up in the infield. Or miss it. Yeah, like this doesn't have to be that tricky with this specific hitter. Just fucking just right across the plate. It doesn't have to be deeper than that with this guy. He can't hit apparently. What are we doing? Fouls it away. It'll be another 3-2 coming up. Why do you have to root for Texas softball? 3-2. Fouled away. We'll get another 3-2. He is at 93 pitches, so he's probably getting tired. Three, 2. Ah, damn it. They'll get the out, but they concede the run 10-1. Runner stays at second, though. Runner at second, 2 away. 10-1, Tigers lead. Well, there goes the shutout. Not really. He got out. Foul tip. It's 0-1. Not at all. Throwing it right down the middle was actually the right choice to make to that specific hitter over and over again. Fouled away. It's 0-2. He's close. Let's see if he's got any juice left to get. Let's get out of this inning. Let's just put this guy away. Throw something nasty here. Protect me leaving this game, Mr. Flaherty. Damn it, that was not a good pitch. I'd just throw another one then. Damn it, he fucking hit it. How the hell did he foul that off? Throw fastball up and in. Just go up and in with it. Fuck it. Hit this. Or throw a changeup. Probably throw a changeup up there, actually. Probably swing through his shoes. I'd go up, though. Nope. All right. If somehow hits that and grounds out. All right, cool. Top 7. Last inning we're going to be watching together, folks. 10-1 Tigers lead. This is a nasty score, so we'll enjoy the last 3 at-bats together. They better not start pitch hitting and putting in weird players that I don't want to see. Keith, McKinstry, and Perez due up. Cool. Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, sorry about that, Day. You got kind of screwed on that bet on that thing for the strikeout. It was quite literally like that dude making contact on miracle pitches. I mean, Carp will technically bat in the 8th inning if they go, or 9th. He'll bat one more time unless they pinch hit for him, which is probably the smart thing. But he's DHing, so he's sort of doing his job. Well, that was a good job by Flaherty tonight. 6 more strong innings, only 1 run allowed. He's 100% done for the night. He's at like 100 pitches now. 6 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run allowed, 1 walk, 4 Ks. Got his ERA down to 3.72. Pretty good night. What's up, Jacob? But yeah, this will be the last half inning we watch. We always watch the Tigers do their last AB here in the 7th, and then I'm out of here because I don't watch games like this. It was a good game. It was a fun game. Tigers popped off. Let's see. Carpenter had 2 home runs, or 3 home runs. Dingler had a home run. And Perez had a home run. I predicted he would give 2 through 6, better than I expected. Yeah, ranting. He had a really good night. Flaherty did. He was pretty much unhittable to these people until he got tired at the end there. So, by the way, it's 0-1. Guardians got the Yankees. Good luck. That's a tough one. They're a pretty good team this year. If you guys can help us out, that'd be pretty good. But also, I think we need them to win too. I don't know. Anyway, here's Keith. It's 0-1. Cole Keith leads off with a base hit, 1 on and nobody out. Here's McKinstry. Oh, the new kid's warming up. He's going to make his MLB debut, huh? That's pretty cool. Exciting. Still leaving after this half inning, though, Kenny, unfortunately. I don't want to watch a blowout, especially because it looks like the Tigers might put more runs up. So 1 here to McKinstry. Swinging strike 2. It's 0-2. After the Yankees, you got Houston. Yeah, you guys have a tough schedule, Jacob. Damn, McKinstry lines out 1 away. Runner's got a hold. Here's Perez. He throws hard, apparently, Gibbs. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. By the way, to anyone who's just tuning in, please understand that I am leaving after this half inning. It is officially 10-1 in this game. I'm really just watching this because I wanted the last at-bats we watched to be the Tigers at least. But yeah, this game about over for me, folks. Keith almost got doubled up. Yeah, it's tough. Lineouts are tough. Yeah, Jody, Carp has a 3-homer game. Most likely Gibbs. That's probably right. They're challenging it. He might have gotten doubled up. It's not too hard to get doubled off. Yeah, 3 home runs for Carp, though, Jody. 1 for Dingler and a 2-run shot for Perez. It's been a good day. So there is 2 away. There is a double play. Lined into a DP. 2 down. Base is empty. Here's Perez, the 8-hitter. Damn. The Rockies win a game. You know the Rockies win a game? I watched AMV game. Tonight I went to my brother's game. Oh, nice, Jacob. Hopefully you had a good time. Did your brother's team win? All right. Well, folks, I'm going to start wrapping this thing up tonight. Well, dude, Jack Flaherty's at 99 pitches. He's coming out of the game. Yeah, this is a good game. Oh, it was a great game you won. Hell yeah, that's good, Jacob. All right, folks, that's about it for me. I'm going to wrap her up. Yep. It's fucking bottom of the 7th. It's 10-1. I don't really see the White Sox coming back into this game. You know, the Tigers have they popped off with 12 hits, at least 10 runs. Carpenter had 3 home runs, like I was just saying. Dingler had a solo homer. Perez had a 2-run homer. Meadows came back and had a double and a triple. Really, the whole team's just been kind of buzzing today. See you later, Jody. Everybody, Jonathan, Kenny, Gibbs, Jared, Jacob, Jonathan, everybody. Flaherty pitched 6 innings, gave up had 4 strikeouts, gave up just a walk, gave up the 4 hits, only the 1 earned run. So again, very good day overall by the Tigers. Looks like we're going to be the first team to 40 wins unless a catastrophic collapse happens here, and I don't want to be live in case it does because I'll freak out. Thank you to everyone for all the likes and everything like that. It was a fun stream tonight. We got 30 likes, which is always great to see. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, this game's just about over, so we'll be live again tomorrow, as always, for the full game. If it's a better game than this, but if it's another blowout, this is kind of like how we've done things for the past like 4 years covering the Tigers, 5 years. Again, I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for a fun stream tonight. It's always fun to chat around about baseball, about sports a little bit. Yeah, we went 2 hours, so yeah, that's kind of like the general rule. This also usually takes about 2 hours to get to this point, so I gave away a good couple hours here. So yeah, thank you guys for a fun stream. As always, it's go Tigers, or we'll go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. I want to kind of see what kind of speed we're dealing with here because everyone says this guy's is a flamethrower. So I want to see a pitch or two here from Smith. 95. Oh, well, whatever. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. That's 96. That's not that crazy. I'll see you all. All right. Peace out. Have a good rest of the day. Go Lions, go Patriots. And of course, it's always go Tigers. See you later, Dale. I'm wrapping up right now. It's 10-1 and I don't watch blowouts. I'll be, you know where to find me though. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night. Go Tigers. Hopefully we win this game. 40 wins. Who'd have thunk it? Not me. Peace out. And congrats to your Brewers. Your Brewers are killing it. Peace. Bye-bye.